think I am going to use that one again. Hi, Stephanie. I'm doing okay. How are you? Okay. I keep forgetting to turn that down. Yeah. Honestly, I think a lot of people have been like that. We are in a retrograde. Not that I'm blaming it on that, but my energy hasn't been the best either. But mine's mostly due to Mother Nature, as you probably don't need me to explain. But I've never really had to deal. Yeah, because I was talking to somebody last night. She's a reader also. And she's saying that she's been feeling off too. But I've been feeling extra off because of female issues. Usually it doesn't really affect me like that, but I think for whatever reason it is this time because of maybe possibly the retrograde, but yeah, because I was fine. It was the pain that made me like moody and everything. But it's kind of a different type of energy at the same time because even like I said, I don't have like the usual symptoms that females have going through that. So I mean like little small tippets maybe, but never like anything where it completely throws me off. And yesterday I was completely on one yesterday. Like, ugh. But yeah, feeling better. Yeah, for the most part. For the most part. If I can get on here, I'm feeling a lot better. Tired, but better. So if I seem off here, is I'm just tired. But I do want to get on here. So and really just getting my day started. So, hi, son. Yes. So, do you want that from tarot, or it's just a quick general message, or do you want it from this deck here? Yeah. Now, last night you could pretty much tell that I was off. um, nope. I mean, it's new, relatively new to my collection, yes, but I didn't create it. If you're asking that, that's from somebody else. I guess you mean this one. So, hi, Ariana. So the general messages, you can get a choice between the tarot or this Cali love vibes. It's not a love deck, but it's just like vibes to love about California type thing. Not the messages, but just the vibe of the theme of the deck. So sun, you have third chakra, solar plexus chakra. The color is I do, or the color is yellow, and the phrase is I do. This is about like getting motivated, working on self-confidence, getting determined about something and staying committed to it. The number is 84. You can add 8 plus 4 if you want to as well. So this is about, creativity and everything like that. Creativity brings abundance is what I feel to tell you. So if you have like any ideas that you've been sitting on, start doing something with them. Yeah. And maybe not procrastinate is also what comes up. So that's for you, son. Stephanie, oh yeah, Stephanie, yes, and Ari. I thought Ariana may have asked. Did she ask too? No. Um, You're welcome. So yes, do you want it from this deck, Stephanie, or from a tarot? I'm just going to do one card from either or for the free messages. And then for yes or no, I'm just going to use one of my yes or no oracle decks. I don't know if I said, I don't know if I said you're welcome, son, but I'm saying it again. Or I can choose the deck. Okay. Would you like the general message from this deck or a tarot deck? Make sure to leave a like if you haven't already. There is only 2 likes, and I'm pretty sure one of them's me, so help your girl out. Yeah. So Stephanie, you have, it might be a lag with the likes because it's only showing 2. It should be 3 if by now then. So I don't know what's going on, but not that I really don't care about it. It's just that that's one of the only ways I can get my video out. So, or the live stream out. Because I honestly hate to even have to ask, but you have angel number 777. You are about to reap the fruits of your labor. Something good is waiting for you. So there could be some good news on the way for you, Stephanie, or maybe something that you could possibly invest in is going to bring you more abundance. This is pretty much some type of stability coming for you, more than likely when it comes to like career and money. But yeah, definitely some type of good news. Yeah. You're welcome. Okay, yeah, I think she just came in to say hi, which I appreciate, by the way. Trying to figure out the best time for me to start coming on here. But honestly, I think it's going to be all over the place. Hi, the Abyss Tarot. So speaking of this deck, y'all, she is the one that creates this deck, the Abyss Tarot TAT. Make sure you subscribe to her. And this deck is on Etsy. Somebody was just asking me if this was a deck of mine that I created. So I'm glad you popped in. I'm using either that for the general messages, or you can choose tarot. I mean, usually there's always at least one person that just comes by and they don't say anything. But I know some of my friends, they'll come in just to keep me on in the background, to help my watch hours and stuff like that. I was pretty close to getting all the watch hours, but if you don't have it by a certain time, they make you completely start over. And I think that's freaking annoying. But yeah, I'm not even trying to get monetized anymore, to be honest, because it's not enough people even watching my videos for that. So I'm done with trying to do that. Hello, to be loved. I saw you last night, but you came in and left out. So I don't know what happened, but happy to see you. Last night was pretty slow. Oh. Okay. But yeah, there's always somebody watching. I felt there was somebody that popped in like as soon as I would get on live last night, and then they would pop right back out. And I feel like it was the same person every single time. And I feel like it was a specific person, and I feel like it was weird. But I didn't feel like it was anybody like one of my friends or anything. I felt like it was some creepy stuff going on. But yeah. Oops. I don't know. I almost forgot about something. I probably better turn that off before I completely forget about it. Yeah, so if anybody wants a general message, let me know. You can pick between the Cali Love Vibes Oracle or I don't know where I think it's behind my laptop. I'll have to reach for it, but the Neon Awakening Tarot. Hi, Shopaholic. Yes, you can, to be loved. Just let me know what deck you want, or do you want me to choose? I'm allowing between tarot and this deck here for the free messages, and they're quick general messages. Or if you want me to pick it for you, let me know. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to reach for that a little bit. Well. Oh no, I want it's over here. On my end, it's fine. So I'm not sure. It might just be for you, shopaholic. Normally, if it's like an issue with me, I'll get a warning on my laptop. Was it buffering for anybody else? Because it's fine on my end. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Like, yeah, it was somebody saying that last night, but it's usually not my end. Here and there, yeah, like if the weather is messed up or something. Because a while back they've put in better Wi-Fi, so it's been okay. Like unless maybe something's going on with the weather or we're having a temporary problem with it. But to be loved, you have Page of Cups. This could be talking about somebody that is emotionally unavailable or even emotionally immature, meaning that they cannot properly express their feelings to you. This could be about maybe needing to tune into your own emotions and being being more open to being vulnerable. Also, I feel like that's advice with that particular card. But yeah, this could be just about maybe from somebody that you're interested in or something. They're just not emotionally available. So that is for you. Yeah, it was raining here Sunday. It looked like it might be raining or about to rain again today because it looks like it's getting a little darker outside. Oops, what am I doing? Okay. So make sure you leave a like. It'll help me out a lot. I would say yes for you, shopaholic, but not anytime soon. Like really not anytime soon. Like not like a lot of patience is required. Like not just like months type of thing. Maybe months at the earliest, but I don't feel like anytime soon. So temporary setbacks, don't hold your breath, and then patience is required. So yeah, but definitely not soon. Oh, and I also have some new love message decks to choose from if anybody would like to get love messages. Usually they're 1088 for 5 messages and they're self-interpreted, meaning that they'll be left up to your own interpretation and your intuition. I just got some new ones in yesterday that I myself have created. Love Uation Volume 2. I had a first edition to this, but I ended up like right after I made the first edition, I made this, but I didn't finish it. So that's why I'm just now getting it. Oh yeah, where's the other one? Over here. You're welcome. I think I said, I don't know if sometimes I feel like I've said it and then sometimes I don't, but if I repeated it, just go with it. And Twin Flame Unspoken Truths. And then these are just the newer ones that I have created. And then I bought 2 more from other people. And I think that'll be all the love message decks I'll be getting for a while because I got plenty at this point. And then true love messages. So those are my newest 3 that I've created. And so you can get 5 whatever deck of your choosing for $10.88. Who is that? I don't know. They could come knock on the door, whoever it is. Trying to see if somebody's outside. Nope, I think that's across the street. In the meantime, what I'll be doing is going on ahead and answering this fast order that I got from this app because I got 30 minutes to answer it. If anybody wants to donate, well, not donate, I'm going to stop using the word donate because donation is a word meaning to give what's on your heart, and I have set prices. So I'm going to stop saying donate if I can help it. But yeah, if anybody would like to pay for a reading, I shall say it's in the description box. And if you want a private reading, my Etsy shop is always open, and my website. Let's see. And I might do some collective messages when I get done with this if nobody else comes in for a reading. So, okay, let me see. Okay, what is the first question? Because you're asking a million questions. Thank you for stopping. And I hope you have a good day. I do appreciate it. I'm glad I looked up because I was knee deep into this reading for a second, but yeah. I don't really even know how long I'm going to be on here. Mm. Mm. Hello, Heaven Flower. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Recognize. Yes, a yes or no question. If it's the free one. Any other type of question would need to be a paid reading. But yes, a yes or no question. So yes or no is for free, or a quick general for free. For the generals, allowing you to choose from a tarot deck or where did I put these cards? Oh, or Cali Love Vibes Oracle. Just 1 second, because I in the middle of a reading on this app. Um, and I'm only answering it now because it's a fast order, so I have to get it in before it expires. Um, I'm almost done because they're not like super long readings. It's not going to take, too long. And I was halfway done before you got here. So 1 second. Taking things slow. And that's done. All right. Okay, so never mind. So yeah, no worries about the zodiac signs or the birth dates. I literally really don't use, not really, I don't use it. So yeah, like even in a private reading, that's something you don't really have to give me, because your answer for me is not based on your sign. That's generic. That's not specific enough for me. Now, however, I don't like typically need a birth date or anything. However, I can like pick up on like a sign energy or something like that. But it's not my style of reading. I don't, look at your birth chart to determine your answer to a question. Why am I pulling that for you? That's the wrong deck for that. I don't know why I just did that. Well, okay. Let's see. Hmm. If you don't mind me asking, what is your age range? I'm just asking because of something that I'm. Mm-mm. I see you getting married, but not to him. So, as far as you and that particular person, I would say no. But there's Capricorn energy here, so you'll be getting married, but I don't feel like it's with him. I'm asking like how old both of you were, because I felt like that was important for some reason. But it's fine. But yeah, so you got later. I'm only supposed to be doing quick yes or no's, but years and then Capricorn. Um, So I'm going to say no to that, unfortunately, but I do see marriage for you, just not with him. Maybe with a Capricorn or somebody with that in their chart or something. I mean, age doesn't necessarily always matter. However, that's a message from spirit that I was getting. But I hope that helps. You're welcome. It could be a different Capricorn also. It doesn't have to be that particular Capricorn. Keep that in mind. But if that's how it resonates for you, take it. You're welcome. I need to figure out what I'm going to eat today, actually. So I guess I can do like what do I want to do? Maybe a collective 3-card messages from your person for each sign, but don't know what deck I want to use. It's beginning to get to the point where, at least in love message decks, now I have too many to the point where it's hard for me to choose which one I want to use for readings. So, I don't know. I mean, I could do a few. Okay, you know what? I just thought about something. Instead of just from one deck, I can do one out of each of my newer love decks for each sign. So 3 cards, but different decks. You know what? I'm so tired of chicken. I'll eat it. Like, I'm not mad. I love chicken, but like I think I've had enough of chicken right now. But I'll probably end up eating something with chicken in it for sure. I'm not really necessarily picky. It's just after I've had something too many times, it's just eventually I got to do something else. I would like some Chinese food, but there's none of that nearby. And then, there's no DoorDash or anything here. So, I mean, me and my boyfriend went out for Chinese Sunday, but the food wasn't that great. It was okay. Huh. And I think we're going out for China. Well, not me and him, but we're taking my mother out, supposed to be for her birthday this week. So hopefully that place is better. But that sounds good. But I don't know who's gonna cook it because. Oh yeah, I do want to try more Indian food because that is heavily, like, not just the food, but the culture. That's literally my bloodline. Like I might as well almost be full-blooded Indian. I'm not, but I have a whole lot of it. A whole lot of it. Not just ancestors and stuff like that and older people, but my mother's, I wouldn't say technically she would be kind of like half Indian because my grandfather, he passed in 2016. Um his mother, my great grandmother, she was full-blooded Indian. And then I got a lot of it on my dad's side too. So I do want to get to know more about that culture. And ooh, it sounds like you mentioning some hot stuff. I don't know about all that. I can deal with hot to an extent. I'm not really, like I said, I'm not necessarily a picky person. It's just I don't. The thing is, I used to can handle hot stuff pretty well, like when I was younger, but now, like I can't do too much hot stuff. Like the hottest thing on earth is nothing to my nieces and nephews. Like I don't know where they get it from or how they deal with it, especially with them being so young. But Lord, they can put away some hot stuff and I'd have no issue. I kind of want, even though I am a little tired of chicken, I kind of want like a grilled chicken salad from this restaurant. I just don't feel like spending no money. Ugh. I mean, I got a nice chunk of change, a nice little thing saving up now, but I just don't want to dip into it. Um, but yeah, I kind of want that, and then like a cherry limeade. But I think they're about to close soon anyway. Because they close for some reason they've started closing earlier during the day, um, during the week. But I think like Thursday through Saturday they stay open later. So, yeah. Mm, definitely not eating it. I haven't eaten at that Mexican restaurant this in the next city over for a long time. After like I think it was like 2018, they like overly salted my food. I have not been there since then because at the time I most definitely didn't need to be eating that stuff. And I think what they did was they used canned chicken. It was obviously not fresh chicken. It was canned, which I'm fine with, but because I think they seasoned everything else, so it overly salted everything. For some reason, I have not been. I think I may have been there once since then. I want to say I tried something from there once since then, but since that last time, no. Ugh. Hair keeps getting everywhere. Mm. Okay, so what I'm about to do is I might do elements because if I do signs, I eventually give up with the signs. It's just too many to do, especially if I'm doing like a full in-depth reading. I like Mexican food. It's just that they did too much that time, and I was in a position where I wasn't really necessarily sick. However, I was going through some little small physical problems that really I just did not need that in my body. Not that they knew that, but still, you can't take processed canned chicken and put seasoning on it. It's already, well, most of the time it's usually seasoned. Now I give it if it wasn't seasoned, but I know that kind of chicken because I've eaten that kind of canned chicken. I've eaten canned chicken. I'm not like uppity or anything. However, they took it and they added something to it and they made it to where I could not eat it. So yeah. But anyways, what do I want to do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do. I don't know. Should I love messages? I'm gonna do elements, love messages. Um, hmm. I guess I don't. I didn't know if I want to say twin flames or just for like love in general, but I guess I'll do maybe twin flames. Um, whatever, whoever, however anybody wants to take it. Twin flames or just love in general. Just take it as it resonates. Uh, and I'll be using some of my. I'm gonna do fire signs first. Sagittarius, I guess. Uh, didn't I just say I was doing elements and not signs? I'm doing elements. So, but for fire, I'm gonna go ahead and say that maybe Sagittarius is somebody that somebody is dealing with, but for fire signs, let's see. And these will be pretty quick. So, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, you have taken responsibility for my actions has always been hard for me to do. I will get there one day. And then you also have your friends and family were right about me. So whether they're saying negative or positive things about your person, they have been some truths to it. You have, I am having a hard time believing that you love me for me. Nobody else did, so why should you? Yeah, I know that all too well. So this person feels like they can never be good enough for your family, or friends and people that you care about. They feel like they constantly have to prove themselves. They feel they don't really feel like 100% valuable because of what they've heard other people say about them. I'm looking for something. Where is, I had everything organized, but since I've been up here, I kind of stacked everything up. But yeah, somebody is feeling misjudged. And they can sense that even if your family and friends aren't saying anything directly, they can sense that the person, or they can sense that people are judging them and downing them. They're observing. And they have an energy of feeling like they can never be good enough for anyone for you, even though they do care about you and want to be with you. I feel like other people will potentially drive this person away from you. And I want to get, if they leave, it's because they felt judged by um, other people around you. That's too many cards. I might timestamp this. I don't know. Don't quote me because. Let's see. 7 of Pentacles. So there is delays with this person, but this person is trying to plant seeds. They are trying to put in effort into the connection in the little ways that they can, but it seems to not be good enough for everybody else. And they're trying to only worry about are trying to only worry about how you think and not what other people think. However, they're not stupid. They definitely feel like they're being talked about or discussed or, again, like I said, judged. So that's fire signs. And now I'm going to move on. I'm going to do water signs right now. So Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. This may not resonate with everyone. So take it if it does, leave it if it doesn't. This person, water signs. Okay, this person may have taken advantage of a situation. But it's only because you let them. Like, I don't feel like they wanted to or had intentions to. It's you made it easy to do it. Kind of getting almost the same energy as I got with fire signs a little bit. So maybe fire signs, or maybe some of you water signs could be dealing with a fire sign. But so for water, you have, I only effed you over because you let me. I want to give you my last name or to have yours if that's even allowed. And then you have, I started to switch up because I was talking to someone else and I didn't know how to tell you. So if they've been acting weird lately, it is because they've been dipping their toes into some other connection, or maybe even just keeping their options open in general. But I feel like they only do what you allow them to do. But there is like a feeling like deep down where they do have this connection with you that can't be denied. And it looks like they have been thinking about like marriage and stuff like that with you, but they're not ready. Even if they've been thinking about it, they are not ready for it at all. Let's see what else. We got the world. Sometimes the world to me can indicate like traveling, people, having people to see, places to be, things to do, things like that. It does talk about completion. I feel like a cycle needs to end or could be coming to an end with that person. And for right now, water signs, you're definitely meant to put more energy into yourself and needing to get to know other people as well because they're doing it. Not saying that there isn't a connection there. It's just not. Again, they're just not ready. All right, so who's next? Earth. Let's do Earth. So Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So I do feel like most of you are separated from this person, or there's distance, a lack of communication, or something. Okay, so far, and I'm doing that because so far the other elements they all have this in common so far, where they're worried about what other people are thinking, or not necessarily worried about it, But in this particular case for earth signs, it's just generally society standards, because the love that you have for them is good enough. It's just, yeah, okay, yeah. So far, all of them have that in common. So, earth signs, they say that time heals all wounds, but I'm not sure about that. Society standards play a role in our connections turbulence. So, like I said, in the other one, I think fire signs, you what's going to drive them away is listening to other people's opinions and what other people think and just society in general. And I feel like they're trying to give people time to have a different perception of them. Um, and then it says, I'm not ready to give up on us yet. So they very much want to be there, but if somebody don't change the way that they're thinking, whether that's you or I feel like maybe you could be allowing society standards to make you maybe nag on this person or whatever the case may be. And then let me do tarot. So we're on earth. We got 3 of cups, and that's like, it can be a community card. Sometimes people see it as a third party card. I typically do not, but here and there I will feel called to give it that meaning. But this is about mostly like celebration and people coming together. I feel like you're going to prove people wrong or society wrong in a way when it comes to your connection. You have a different and unique connection that people don't often understand. Earth signs. And some of you could be dealing with maybe a water sign. Okay. And now we're on air, and this will be the last sign or the last element for this particular reading. And if anybody's interested, I'm using Twin Flame Unspoken Truths Oracle created by myself. And for the tarot, Neon Awakening Tarot by my friend, Spiritual Infusion 1111, which probably you guys, I would think you would know who that is. But if not, check her out. She is a channel that is featured on my profile. So you will see it when you click on the channels tab. It'll show you all of the readers that I so far have linked or featured. So this person has been thinking air signs about sending you a message. They have wrote things, they have drafts saved, but they never get around to sending them, whether that is on Facebook or whatever, Instagram, text messaging via cell phone, whatever. I wrote you texts but never sent them. I didn't want to walk away, but logically I felt like I needed to. So it looks like for some of you here, there's isolation. Again, we are on air signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And okay. So I started to switch up because I was talking to someone else and didn't know how to tell you. So I feel like that could be about like things moving pretty slow. Again, the isolation and the distance. I feel like you are probably suspected that that's what they were doing. Again, this isn't going to resonate with everybody. Don't try to make it fit if it doesn't. Whether it's a more negative message or a positive. There's something about the connection for them that does not feel safe. I do see that this person has trust issues. I feel like they wanted to share not just their feelings via text, but they wanted to share other things, like things they would never tell anybody else. But logically, they felt like they cannot share those things with you, not just you, but anybody in general. And I feel like they're still trying to find another person to talk to but they're going to end up feeling the same way about them. They just have trust issues in general and they're not figuring that out. They just think eventually they're going to find somebody that they could tell these things to, but it's going to be the same ongoing cycle where they're going to also start feeling with new people that they can't say anything to them either. But it's literally just a trust issue that is going to be hard for them to come out of. I might timestamp this. I don't know. It really depends on how I feel. Because 9 times out of 10, people are not going to go back and watch this. But it is here in case somebody does come back. But I don't want to sit here and just be talking to myself the whole time. Yeah. Death, a cycle ending. We have transformation and something ending. I feel like that's them eventually coming out of those trust issues and those habits. They are growing and a new beginning is on the way. But I feel like you would have to give this person time for a new beginning to transform or transpire in your connection. Because first, the new beginning has to start within them before they can make it over to you and start implementing changes that you need to see for your connection. They got to get their stability right first. So that is air signs, twin flame, unspoken truths. I'm going to write down that timestamp because I think I might go ahead and go back and timestamp it. I'm going to say 58 minutes for now because that's where we're at now. All right. So that's that. I don't know what to do now. Let me check this. That's one thing I need to do. I keep forgetting to turn this down. I don't have any notifications from here yet, but I'm going to click. Well, yeah, I do got one to do, but it's not a fast one, so I'm not worried about it right now. Hmm. Oh, I think this for whatchamacallit. As I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I didn't order any more cards aside from on Etsy. Anyway. Mm, exactly. So I might end this live to start a new one, maybe. I'm thinking about it. And I will switch up the offer. Mm. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this one and start another one with something different. So I will be back.